Hello and welcome to another live devlog of my game Seria. In this game we want to improve the impact of our game and fix some bugs to make it more playable. So let's dive right into it and just check what bugs are there or what things for improvement are there. I can tell you right now in front of everything there's a bunch of things we can improve, much room for improvement. So let's just tackle the tree. You see, if I hit a couple of times to the tree, it falls down, but I think there isn't enough bounciness on the tree. Let's just use another one. I think there's no bounce when the tree is falling or when the tree is hitting the ground. Also, you see the birds in the sky all look the same. It's not very unique. So maybe we want to have a bit of randomness also there. We might want to write that or note that down. So the first one is bounciness to a tree or to trees. Add randomness to the birds. So I can't write. Okay, let's see what things we can also do. Oh yeah, right. If we hit the tab key like 3 times in a row, very fast, then the inventory or the dashboard opens up, hides, and if it's in the process of hiding and should be shown again, it doesn't show. So this is also a bug. So how do I write that down? Fix fix the 3 times tab bug. I think we all know what this should solve. You see the sword. I wouldn't call that bug. It's more kind of a feature. No, just kidding. But all the character related stuff I'm fixing when I have a proper character model, which I do not have at the moment. So I jump right into other bugs I find. Let's see. I also noticed that I added a render feature so that items were hidden by grass or other objects, for example, are also shown through the character material. So maybe I find something where I just produce it myself. So for example, if there are some wood on the ground, you see it's easier to see now, but you can also see it through the character, and this isn't that good in my opinion. So the fourth thing we should fix is the renderer. I think it's a renderer feature. If it's not, then I'm sorry. I don't know how do you call it. Material seen through player or character model. We maybe fix everything right in this video, but maybe there's also a follow-up video where I fix other bugs. Let's see. I saw in the last time, we can close it now. In the last video, sometimes when I opened up the game, everything was still loaded except for the character position, but it was a bit wonky. Sometimes it loaded correctly and sometimes it didn't. So maybe maybe I already fixed it at some off-screen programming session. And I also should oh, maybe I'll leave it as it is, that the sword is spawning here just for debugging reasons. So I think we have already some things to do. So let's jump right into it and fix everything of that. So let's jump right into the prefabs. of the trees. We got 3 tree prefabs, and we want to have the bounciness on the tree itself, not the trunk. So we jump into the cutted version of the tree, and as I said, we want not the stump, we want everything above that with a capsule collider. And there is no physics material, but we added right onto it. So let's go to the materials, physics. There it is. It's already there, a bouncy material. So let's just drag and drop it there and see if it's working correctly. But we also need to assign this to the other prefabs. So where it is, there it is. So we got these 2 at the bouncy one, and for the pink one we might also want to add the bouncy one. Nice. So let's test it if this already solved the problem, or maybe if the bounciness is too hard, then we want to add another material to see if it's working correctly. So let's test it. I saw a little bounce, but I do not know if I want it that way. It doesn't look too bad, I think. I think this can stay as it is. Let's see a few more examples. Okay, this this one was very wild, but I think it's okay this way. I like it when there's a bit more bounciness. So yeah, I think this looks good. Okay, fine. Then we already fixed the first one. The randomness to the birds. Yeah, I think this is more of a graphical bug or room for improvement. So I would fix the 3 times tap bug first. Yeah, let's jump right into this problem. I think it occurs on the third person controller, because there is the keyboard inputs, and this includes the tab button. So let's have a look there. I can close everything except this, and let's see. Okay, if the import is open dashboard, which the is equal to the tab button, then everything gets executed. So we want to make sure that let me see, that this is getting executed, I think. So of course this is getting executed, but I'm thinking about, isn't there an animation on it? I thought we had a smooth fade, so that the inventory gets faded in, and I didn't saw it. Yeah, you see, this is a super smooth fader. So where is it faded? Maybe I'll have a on enable. Okay, yeah, there it is. There it is. Okay. With the okay, there it is. On the open dashboard. This is getting shown. The blur background function doesn't blur the background. It blurred the background in the history, but not now. So I just call it fade in dashboard. Or yeah, Yeah, come. Fade in dashboard. So here we should make sure that we want to kill every tween is killed here. Kill all. I think this should prevent that this is getting stopped. It's just the best guess. We might want to check it out and just test it. Is it possible to do it this way? I don't know. Yeah, let's just see. Maybe it is working, maybe not. We just find it out by simply testing this whole stuff manually. So obviously it didn't work. We might want to check this clause here. So apparently the problem is that this is getting called before another tween has finished. So this starts obviously here by hitting the open dashboard, but then on another tween it gets completed and sets this game object to active false. So, and the problem is that we do not want to have it closed. So a little workaround for that would be if we had another variable called is active. I will set it to true, and here we set the is active to false. I would say. So let's add a private bool is active false. So then we can check if close and not is active. So let's test this. This should prevent setting the game object to enabled false if it's active, as it should be. So let's just test it. Okay, obviously this is not working. So with fresh energy and after this little cut, I have a new idea how we might want to tackle this problem. So the idea is to have a have a return type of a bool if this is possible or not. And yeah, let's just check if my idea is a good idea or a bad idea. So the gist of it is that we have a variable that holds if it's possible to fade in or fade out. It's possible to fade. And yeah, we think it's true at first. And if it's possible, then this whole action is getting executed. So if it's possible to fade, and also here we want to, if it's possible to fade, then fade, and then we can return something like true or something like that. Otherwise, nothing happens. So, how do we do that? Let's just have a on complete like this, if it's possible to fade. Oh, I'm sorry. Here. If it's possible to fade, then execute this, and then just set is possible to fade to true again. And if it is possible to fade, then we directly want to set it to false, so no other no other fade is getting executed. So let's just see how we can now return if this was successful or it was not successful. Return. Sorry, I lost some words what I was about to say. So, oops, there should be a semicolon, and everything of that should be executed. So let's copy this here. And then we just say if it was possible, then we can return true. And if not, we return false. So, and this is a bool. And then we just, we just returned that. I'm sorry. We do not need this if check before. And also here we do not need this because we already testing it in the function itself. So, and then we need to jump into the third person controller right here, where it is. It's it's around the starter asset. I love it. And then we might want to check where the inventory gets enabled. And then we just want to open this. So if GUI manager instance blah 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 open dashboard, if this is possible, then everything should be executed, and if not, nothing happens. Same for the other one, but before we tackle that, actually we can already do that. So let's just let's tackle it this way. And then this should already work. I hope so. We find out if I got some errors in my thinkings. If you can say that in English, you can write me in the comments if you if you can say that. So let's try this, but we do not want to forget to also want to update everything. So this can be commented out, and we want to have it this way. But also, just if that is possible to fade is actually true. There we need this. So let's just try it out. If I solve the issue or if I destroyed our whole dashboard, it might be possible, but it's okay. So let's see. let's just step into the game and just hit the tab button once. Okay. Okay, seems like it is working. Even the fade here is not working. And at the start, there was no dashboard at all, but I think I know why. But if we hit that really, really often, it's not gonna work. So it's not gonna work to open the inventory with a blank screen. Yes, I think we might fix this, but we're encountering a new issue that the fade does not work. Okay, never mind, I just found it out. We just need to set the game object to active if it's going to be active. So we might want to set active if it's not a closing thing. So if not close, then we just set this to true. Nice, it's working. So you see it's fading in and now it's fading out. Fading in, fading out. Nice. Yeah, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, then please hit the like button. If you do not like the video, please hit the dislike button and write me in the comments what I can improve. Thank you for your honest comments. Also, please, if you have suggestions or improvements for the game or ideas what I can add to the game, please write me in the comments. If you want to stay up to date with my Azaria game devlogs, then please hit the subscribe button and we see us in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.